So, let's just get right to it. I don't care what nobody says, right? We all judge off of appearance.
Instantly.
Come on. You know, it's like when people say, I don't see color.
Liar.
Fucking liar.
Liar.
The pen is blue. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. We all judge based off appearance. Like literally, we are hardwired
It's
to
instinct.
do that.
It's instinct. It's how we've survived for so long.
If I see a snake and it looks like a snake and it moves like a snake, I'm going to move out of the way.
Exactly.
Because it's a fucking snake. And maybe that snake won't bite, but maybe it will.
If you had to choose two snakes to interact with,
Okay.
right? One all green, or one with red and yellow
And fangs.
right? You know, with diamond shapes. So, you know, it's bright colors on the snake. Which one would you rather safely interact with? So if I'm gonna pick a snake up, I think I'm gonna go with this green one right here. This colorful one is doing a little bit too much for me.
Right.
I think I'm gonna stay away.
And I saw it had a face tattoo that had Eve. So, you know what I mean?
Yeah. First
yeah.
victim uno.
Number one. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So we all judge based off of using our eyes. And above eyes, which are the windows to the soul, apparently. Mm-hmm. Although these days I'm looking into a lot of eyes. Not yours. Yours are lovely.
No, thank you.
I'm talking about like other people's eyes. Sometimes I'm like, is there anybody there? But above the windows to the eyes, you can possibly make the argument that if these are the windows to the eyes, maybe the eyebrows are like the curtains. The curtains to the soul?
I would agree. I would assume so. Mm-hmm. Structurally speaking.
Because I feel like, correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like eyebrows can legitimately make or break a face.
Yeah.
A good set of eyebrows can really tell you a lot about a person. Mm-hmm. I think. Mm-hmm. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to judge based off of eyebrows. So Brian, what our lovely editor, and thank you, Brian, is going to do is I'm going to show Cornell the image, and then Brian's going to put it up on the screen, and we're all just going to have a good time being heathens and judging based off of eyebrows. Because maybe this will lean you towards the light. Maybe you will see eyebrows on here that might be your eyebrows, and maybe you want to know, have a second opinion. Or maybe you're a guy talking to a girl and these eyebrows pop up and you're like, maybe they're onto something.
Maybe they're onto something.
Okay. Exhibit number 1. What do you think?
They don't say danger.
No.
You know, they're relaxed, but the curve says be on point.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, I think out of many styles, this one is one of the more safe.
Right.
Could you say? I think that it's pretty. It says I'm a professional, but I'll still drink you under the table if I have to.
Right.
It to me it says I might not sleep with you on the first date, but if you cook at home on the second, I might suck your dick.
Sounds about right.
You know what I mean?
Sounds about right. You know. Like I said, it's taken care of to the point where I pay attention to it, but not dolled up to the point where it's flashy.
Right.
Right. Well.
Yeah, it's not too hey look at me.
Right.
You know, and girls who are not hey look at me are generally more trustworthy. Not always.
Right.
Always. Not always.
Always. Some play the long game, but
you know,
some of them are out there.
Yeah. Next.
Let's see what we got going on here. Ooh.
Whoa.
Ooh.
Whoa. What are you thinking? What are you thinking?
Okay, I'm thinking no. It's a no for me.
It's a no for you.
No for me. I might indulge it on a temporary basis.
Are you saying that you're not going to take her seriously? But you might indulge other activities.
The thickness of it,
Uh-huh.
compared to the tone of the background, the skin.
Okay.
If it's not of a European, if
Arabic,
if
Lebanese.
it's not of a that Arabic background, then I will not indulge in it seriously.
Yeah. Like if this woman was just Caucasian, I might think to myself a little bit of bipolar, perhaps.
Right.
If this person, so I call this the deviant Muslim. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
So basically, you know, she'll miss Fajr. She you know, she doesn't miss Juma.
No.
But, you know, she lets the shaitan get a hold of her on occasion.
That's one way to put it. Mm-hmm. That's one way to put it.
Yeah.
Right. I think it's
but she cooks very well.
She does. No,
she does. No, she cooks very well.
She can throw down.
Yeah,
she
you
can throw down,
feel that? Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
but it has to be that specific background.
Yeah.
That style cannot be transplanted onto another origin and expect to have the same
like
results.
there's nothing wrong with appreciating another culture.
No, but it has,
the
context that has to stay in that culture.
Yeah.
No, once you transplant that design onto someone of Spanish origin or someone of African American origin, it doesn't.
It loses it a little bit.
It. You have to stay within that Arabic.
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Next.
No.
Is this toxic?
This is a toxic.
Is she a toxic woman?
This yes. Yes. Just off of the flare, like that is not a natural curve.
Okay.
So it stays in that position, and it's well kept to that position. That is not something.
Takes a lot of upkeep.
Yeah.
Maybe she's a little too high maintenance, you say?
That is just, I require a lot, and what I require has nothing to do with you.
I feel like, unlike the previous eyebrows, she cannot cook.
No.
And I also feel like she likes money. All people like money, but I feel like she really likes money.
Like breast cancer foundation, I like money.
Like making up I don't want to take it down. Vaccines made a lot of money.
Vaccines made a lot of money.
So she's got vaccine money eyebrows.
Right.
I think that her favorite social media is definitely IG. And she needs validation.
Those type of eyebrows right there are just eye candy personnel. Like whatever it is, I'm just for show. Not that she don't take herself seriously, but to be taken seriously, no.
Yeah. And also like it seems to me that she's also the type to just, it's all me, and nothing for you. I truly believe that she's one of these types that will just do the bare minimum when it's time to get down to it.
Down to anything.
Yeah, like the head is very weak.
That has to, if she has to share anything in any aspect, it's very minimal.
Yeah, the head is very weak. Next.
Oh God. Oh boy. There's a lot of there's wholesomeness behind this.
They are wholesome.
There is wholesomeness behind this, but it's almost like a hopeless.
Like a blind Amish girl?
Yeah, like oh you little country mouse. I think it's very enthusiastic eyebrows, you know. I think
they're very unique.
They mean well.
They look very European.
Yeah,
like it's giving me French vibes. Maybe real life Belle.
French, Belle, anywhere between like France, Germany side, I'd go there. Very. Like I said, it's wholesome, but
it's also giving me a bit of I wash my clothes by my hands and I put them on a wire vibes. It gives me I know my worth, but I would still do your laundry not as out of obligation, but out of appreciation if you're working hard.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
But it's also giving me loyal to an extent. Loyal to an extent. Like if
my heart will break easy.
Her heart does break easy.
Yeah, that I would say that. My heart breaks easy.
If the right guy approaches her, her loyalty won't be as up to par. And I think the head would have to be coached. I think that once you get her to the
willing to learn.
Oh, willing to learn.
That's
the
learn.
key.
Yeah.
Willing to learn. Mm-hmm. Nice.
You guys are gonna see what we're talking about. Why? Okay. It's not fair. It's not fair. It's not fair. But I gotta stay consistent. Okay. I gotta stay consistent.
Okay. My first impression is demonic. It's it's one of these women who walk the earth and they look like a woman and they talk like a woman, but deep down inside are evil. A Jezebel. She's a Jezebel spirit.
She's on demon time.
She's on demon time.
She's on demon time. She's about that life. Caring, but not gullible. Not gullible. That gives me. You're not gonna pull a fast one on me type vibes.
Oh, she's very witty. Yeah. I feel like she's very strong. She's very independent. Mm-hmm. She's got her shit together without a doubt.
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
No,
but I feel like she might wield it. Like, for instance, if a male counterpart lived her exact life, he'd be like, yeah, it's just another day, dick and balls. Right. But because it's her, I think she's like, okay, well, I need another token of appreciation, meaning that you have to sit in the corner and watch me get fucked.
I think the guy who's not sure about himself should stay away. If you are not sure about yourself, you're not carrying yourself a certain way, you should definitely stay away. This is not a woman for everybody. This is somebody who does not need specific leadership. She's on her own path. And if you're not about your business, just keep pushing.
Just move out the way.
Go back to the last one.
Yeah. Facts. Absolute facts.
Next, bro. Next. Next.
Okay, let's start with the obvious here. I'll go from the lowest hanging fruit.
Okay.
I feel like these eyebrows are giving me. I was ugly in high school, and the guys didn't want to fuck me, so I had to give a lot of head. Because that was the only way for them to notice me or something like that. She got older, she started to appreciate herself more through makeup, but now she still has the personality of that girl that was giving everybody head.
I cannot.
It's.
No. It's giving borderline drag, and not saying that it's a man per se, but that outburst of look at me,
right?
Outburst of I am the center of attention.
Well, that also ties into the fact that she grew up invisible. She grew up not being appreciated. And then she grew up the girl that the guy, the handsome guy at school, he'd be like, yeah, you could give me head, but like we're not going to be seen together ever.
and then now it's dragging that look at me.
It's manifesting.
Yeah, it's manifesting that, and she might be able to pull it together with the rest of her face, but with those eyebrows, I wouldn't be able. It's like, you know what? When you look at a woman and she has a nice cleavage, and you're tempted to keep looking down, you're tempted to keep looking up, like
what are you looking at?
What are you looking at? You know?
What are you looking at? I will say though, I feel like she could cook very well, which is a bonus.
I think her cooking skills are mediocre at best.
Mediocre at best?
Mediocre at best. She will be able to feed you. Will you be satisfied is another question.
Understandable. What if she was Latina, though?
The good sex could extend.
But overall, though, I feel like she definitely is a good person deep down.
Latino mom. If that was a Latino mom,
right,
then fine. But other than that, no.
I feel like she's just got some self-worth issues, but I feel like really if she could put down the Instagram and the validating phase of her life behind her and just really find happiness in another way, I think that she's got it. You know what I mean? But you know, it takes work.
Good luck. When you reach this point, it's like, why? You ever watch those cartoons where the guy is sitting in a log or on a log and he's on like this river?
Okay.
And the river turns into a waterfall.
Yeah.
And right as soon as he notices he's about to go over the edge, he turns around and he starts paddling for dear life.
Yeah.
It's like, you've already reached a point of no return.
No.
This is the symbolism of that 10-second clip where he's like, damn, I'm about to go over the edge. Is it too late? Can I save my soul?
Yeah.
No.
It's
you've reached the point of no return.
It's giving me It's giving me Mountain Dew and cigarettes vibe. It's giving me Xbox 360 vibes. It's giving I cheated on you because I have ADHD. Very thin lips, like her eyebrows. I think that she doesn't cook. She exclusively orders. You're never gonna get a dish out of her.
I'm getting lemon pepper wings vibes from that. I'm getting daddy issue vibes from that. I'm getting
big time. Nailed it with the daddy issue.
I can't apologize. That's giving me a my bad, not I'm sorry type vibes.
Yeah, and definitely she's like a domestic abuser. Like she has no problem hitting you.
No, she's quick with the hands.
Yeah,
she's quick with the hands.
Her sex life is filled with violence because of unaddressed childhood trauma.
I would say she is a good lay in her 35 and under years.
Yeah.
You know, but
how long is that gonna last though?
Yeah,
I feel like she has a first name for a middle name, and I feel like
the middle name is probably a nickname.
The middle name is probably like a Lynn. Anne.
No. Yeah, you think so?
Yeah.
I'm getting more
like Katie Ann.
Okay.
Katie Ann.
But on the wrong vibe, on the wrong tone. Yeah, like that. Like really?
Yeah.
Katie Ann? Oh, okay. Why
not? She looks like the type that got with you just to get with your brother.
Ooh.
Like she looks like she
okay.
Based off these eyebrows, she seems like the type to be outraged over women's issues, knowing damn well she took a 13-year-old's virginity.
Yeah. I'm getting the party.
She's a babysitter. She's a babysitter, right?
It's always a good time to party.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, she got the fifth of vodka in the trunk.
She's the reason why Four Loko had to change their ingredients.
R.I.P. Four Loko. But yeah.
We nailed it on that one. Woof. Interesting.
I'm getting power vibes.
Power. I mean, yeah.
I'm getting very bossy. I'm getting it's my way. I'm getting not real feminism, but like toxic feminist vibes. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I feel that.
Overbearing on what I believe is right is right, and that's it. And that's it.
There's no way.
There's no.
It gives me I hate men, but I still need dick vibes.
Right, like you are my side piece vibes. I'm getting that is like the 180 of prime or like the alpha mentality in men. That's an alpha in the woman realm.
Yeah, nailed it. All right, last. Here we go.
Ooh, boy. I can't even get mad at this one. Looks like this is the most she's ever gotten. Like, it doesn't grow more than this.
No, very, very within herself. Very natural.
Yeah, very, very natural, and it's not to the point where I'm gonna make believe or draw on anymore.
Right.
But I'm gonna keep it. But that arch, man.
That arch is crazy.
That defiant. It's a very defiant arch, and
it's defying gravity.
And to walk around with that expression
all day,
it's like it's a mix between anger and seductive. You know, like I bite, but not too hard. That's what I'm getting from that.
She's giving me I only drink Jaeger vibes. She's giving me my daddy beat me vibes, which bad on the dad, but
bad on the dad.
It led to these eyebrows.
Right.
I'm not gonna say she all right. She grew up in a trailer, but not like the double wide nice trailers, like the.
What's that chick from the Ozarks?
Yeah.
Her that type vibe. I'm getting. I can handle myself in a fist fight.
Oh,
type
yeah.
Vibes.
Oh yeah.
I can also probably drink you under the table type vibes.
Yeah.
I can get. I'm getting that. I know my way around a stick shift, but I still drive manual.
Right.
I still drive automatic type vibes.
Yeah, I'm getting. I'm also getting a hint of. I was a slut at one point in time, and I definitely let a couple of the neighborhood boys run trains when we were kids. But now I'm loyal to a fault to where if you try to break this up, I very well might kill you.
Yeah. I'm getting that. I know I was for the streets, but now I've owned my skills on the streets, and I'm willing to just give it to one person. You know?
It's also giving I'm one of the boys. She will like if you are watching a sporting event, she'll come through. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like she'll freaking order the pizza before you even thought about it.
She's somebody you could ask what's the score and get a clear cut answer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's also giving me like she's always gonna be thin, but in the worst places. So like her ass is always gonna be flat, but as the years go on and she's drinking just as much beer as you are, the fat is going to the wrong place.
Yeah. Skinny legs, big waist.
Yeah. It's also giving me a little bit of I like my jeans with rhinestones.
Rhinestones?
Or like gems?
I'm getting like coochie cutter short type jeans.
Oh yeah, with like the little rip, like
right,
yeah,
with the rips in them. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Well, I mean, what else can we say, right? There it is, and also, you know, it's one of those things where it's like we said, the windows to the soul. These are the curtains, baby. So if you're out there, you're listening, just take a step. Just take a step, maybe reevaluate. Once upon a time, I'm not saying mine are perfect. I think mine are pretty good. And I think once upon a time, my shit was butched.
Before we take any type of care to ourselves, before we even realize what self-care,
you got to think about it first. That's what I'm saying. Like, go into it with a plan. I guess that's the moral of this whole story or episode. Like, go into anything you're gonna do with yourself with a plan.
You should. Some people are okay at freestyling or free sculpting themselves, but I think you should do a little bit of research on what suits you. You got to have the right shape, the right face shape, the right head shape to get away with certain styles.
Yeah, like I appreciate and like dreadlocks. Would they look good on me? No.
And to have that self-awareness, not to say that you wouldn't try, whatever, but to have that self-awareness, this is just not for me.
It's not, and not everything is for everybody. And that's the beauty of life. And life is awfully beautiful. And life would also be almost more beautiful. And if you liked today's episode, if you laughed, if you smiled, anything like that,
if you related
give
to
one of these, sub, the button's right there. And then maybe tell somebody that you laughed.
We're doing a survey around the country on the way population handles themselves and speaks and deals with their friends and interact with their peers.